It's John L. Smallwood, CFP. Today we're going to dive into the concept of the wealth curve scorecard. Over the last 29 years of my career, we've been working with many clients on an ongoing basis. And what we've kind of figured out along the way is that there's a series of components that if they're in the right mix, if they're in the right order, that the plan is going to be lean towards the higher probability of being successful. If they're not in mix, the probability of success is going down because of basically inefficient strategies, higher taxes, lower savings rate, higher risk in all areas, which we're going to talk about each of these in detail over the next couple of podcasts. And I think what's really important is that most people, when you look at your financial strategy, there's not a clear-cut sense of rules that have been given out to us. Most of the publications that we're reading about, what we've learned in school, are very focused into one particular area. Put all your money here, put all your money there. Don't buy this, buy that. The media, providing tremendous information about very focused products. Typically, the advertisers of the podcasts or the radio stations or the events are the people that are being highlighted. It's their strategies that are being highlighted. It doesn't make them bad. It doesn't make them right. It doesn't make them perfect, okay? What we have to step back from is in the financial planning process, there's core components to your plan that are going to make the chances of success go up. Savings rate. The higher your savings rate, the more fuel you're putting into the tank, the better the probability of you accumulating wealth. The lower your lifestyle is in relationship to your income, you have a possibility of sustaining a long-term plan. So the wealth curve blueprint was something that we created over the last 2 to 3 years from trying to organize everything that the client has, understanding where the income sources are, the savings components, how the person is being taxed, what their debt structure is like, what their principal residence is, what their real estate taxes are, and what their lifestyle is. I mean, lifestyle becomes one of the most important components of every financial plan that can be very disruptive for most people, meaning too much lifestyle, not enough savings, too much taxes, not able to accumulate enough wealth. The lifestyle is what takes us down. And we kind of, I've said this in previous podcasts, but we kind of go along our daily, activities. We go to work, we go to the gym, we go to our kids' sporting events, and we don't really focus. Life just kind of happens, right? And then you wake up and, 5 years have gone by and you're like, oh my God, I wish I had done some more things. And I think what we started to do with the blueprint is to kind of get the snapshot of the income and the expenses, the assets and how the assets are structured, which becomes really important in almost all phases of the plan, what the current debts are, what the future debts are like, and how that bottom line of that wealth is actually truly protected. The life insurance, the disability, the long-term care, the future pension sources, the umbrella liabilities, and the wills and trusts. All of this, everything that all of those components need to be in an optimal mix so that they're efficient. They're reducing taxes, they're reducing risk, they're reducing fees and costs. They're providing more benefits and more protection, helping you understand where the leaks are so that you can save more money, build up more wealth, have more retirement income, and ultimately pass more to your family. I mean, to me, those 7 components of a plan must be present at all time and you must be thinking about them at all times as well to make sure that they're always in optimal mix. And life is going to get out of balance, right? We're always going to be, you think about it from a fitness perspective, right? You're working out great, you get sick, you fall down, you don't go to the gym, you're not working out as hard, you have a couple of pizzas, and then you're right back where you were and you're frustrated, right? Well, you get back on the train and you go forward. Financial planning is very, very similar. Wealth creation is stuff happens, right? And how are we going to be prepared for that? So the blueprint, as we started to use the blueprint, we began to really see that every one of the things on the blueprint, the big picture, has a range. And if you are in the right range, you're increasing the potential for success. If you're in the low end of the range of the score, you're decreasing your probability of having the outcome that we want. So we're really excited about what we're doing with the scorecard, what we're doing with the blueprint. It's something that we think if you had one of these blueprints done each year and you compared it back to your last one and you set out and said, okay, what don't I like about my plan? What do I wish I could change? What are the most important 90-day actions that I can do right now to make a difference for next year? How do I maximize, 199A deductions if I'm a business owner, which is qualified business income, the new, Trump law. Most people haven't even talked to their accountants about it. What can I do now to set me on the right track? And as I record this, it's sometime in February of 2019. You might be listening to this in 2025. What actions have we taken? And this is something that what I want to do is have a wealth curve blueprint today, create some action items, make some modifications, put myself on the right track, figure out what those things are, increase savings, decrease lifestyle, maybe increase lifestyle and decrease savings because I'm way over savings. It really depends on who you are. And we've kind of been heading down this road where financial planning, wealth management is unfortunately, very product focused. The things that you see in the marketplace and that are being promoted, they're promoting some sort of product as the miracle to solve all of your problems. We all know that's not true. What we know is that we need financial products in order to have a financial plan, but the organization of those products and the coordination of those products and the way they're implemented in your plan designed to reduce taxes, reduce risk, reduce fees and costs, increase savings, increase retirement income, have more benefits and more protection, and pass more to your family. The way those are organized for your situation is 100% unique to you. It's almost like your fingerprint. Your fingerprints are unique to you. Your financial plan, everybody has fingerprints, right? But that fingerprint is unique, truly unique. And your financial plan, the dynamics of your financial plan are so different than anybody else's because they're yours. The way you think, the way you approach it, your family, your kids, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, the things that you want to do, these are all unique to you. Making a blueprint and doing a wealth curve scorecard to see where you are in the range on each one of these categories and then creating a plan to make them more optimal is what I think makes most sense. So I look forward to helping you build a blueprint, build a scorecard, and then figuring out what those most important actions I can take for this calendar year on my financial plan are. Look forward to hearing from you. Visit us at smallwoodassociates.com. Give us a call at 732-542-1565, and let's make a blueprint together.
Welcome to the end of the video. Smallwood Wealth Management is an investment advisor representative. The opinions expressed by Smallwood Wealth Management and guests on this show are their own. All statements and opinions expressed are based upon information considered reliable, although it should not be relied upon as such. Any statements or opinions are subject to change without notice. Information presented for this educational purposes only. Moreover, no listener should assume that any discussions or information presented serves as a receipt of or substitute for personalized advice from Smallwood Wealth Management or from any other investment professional and is not intended as an offer of solicitation for the sale or purchase of any specific securities, investments, or investment strategies. Smallwood Wealth Management is not a law firm or an accounting firm, and no portion of this presentation should be interpreted as legal, accounting, or tax advice. Information expressed does not take into account your specific situation or objectives and is not intended as a recommendations appropriate for any individual. Listeners are encouraged to seek advice from a qualified tax, legal, or investment advisor to determine whether any information presented may be suitable for their specific situation. Thank you for listening.